on, guys? Well, I just got this in the mail today, and I wanted to do a video on it. Pretty interesting, pretty cool. One of my viewers came up with a product which I think is worth looking at. So first off, I'm going to read the nice letter. It says, Dear Jeff, my name is Sandy. I'm a huge fan of yours. I've been subscribed to your channel for years now, and I really appreciate the work you do. Years ago, I got my attention with really cool Zippo tricks, and after that, I subscribed to your channel. I hardly miss any of your videos, and I can just say thank you for getting me into new hobbies. Because of you, I started appreciating high-end knives, started EDC, and I got into Balisong tricks, and I even started smoking cigars. But not as just hobbies. I have even started a business because of you. And now I want to give you something back. Inside that little pouch is my company's first product called SANDIGO. It's a necklace, and I think that you are going to love it. One day I was watching one of your videos about a really cool Kiridashi neck knives, and I loved them. The thing was that back then I was a teenager and I could not afford to buy one myself, so I made one, and I loved it. I started every day carrying it, and I was in love with the idea of neck knives. I started thinking of what else could the idea be used for, and it struck me, Zippos. When I went to my shop, carefully drilled my old Zippo lighter and attached it to a steel ball and chain, just like that a predecessor of SANDIGO necklace was born. I wore the Zippo necklace to schools, parties, people loved it. So my second passion kicked in, and I started thinking about business. I redesigned the product and started selling my oil lighter necklaces on my website under the name Zipneck, and I almost got sued by the Zippo company. So I had to stop. But the story does not end there. I redesigned the idea and renamed it SANDIGO Necklace Was Born. Well, it took me much more time to come to that. But you can read the full story on my website if you want, which is sandygoshop.com if you want to check it out. Also, there's a good instructional video on how this thing works. But the SANDIGO necklace is basically a magnetic necklace that allows you to transform your Zippo lighter into a really cool and useful Zippo lighter necklace. SANDIGO necklace is based on two components. First is the magnet necklace, and the second one is the magnet insert, which both are provided to you in the pouch. And then just tells me to go to the website, check out how to do it. It says, Jeff, I love that you... Jeff, I know that you love your neck knives, but I would be honored if you would be able to do an honest review on SANDIGO necklace. If not, I'd be honored for you to enjoy it as I do. At the end, I would like to thank you once more for your hard work and that entertains us, all of us. Thank you, Jeff. Best wishes from Slovenia, Sandy. So yes, this is going to be a review on this because I've been playing around with this for the last couple hours now since I opened it. And I do like the idea. There are some natural setbacks here, but I really, really think this is an awesome idea. Okay, so essentially, this is what we have. We have, of course, the little business card. You can check them out on Facebook there. Of course, the email, SANDIGO, nice logo, I like it. Nice pouch logo on there. And this is what came in the pouch. It's a ball and chain necklace, right? And this is the base, which is basically just a very, very strong earth magnet, okay? And it's completely rubberized, so it doesn't cause any damage or anything, right? And then the insert, which was attached to this inside, I put on this lighter, okay? And you can see it's wedged down in there. Now, unfortunately, there is a little bit of damage to the coating. That's because I used something metal to kind of push it down. Essentially, it's just a little metal earth magnet, same thing, it's a little disc. And all you do is you push it down into the lid of your Zippo, and it kind of press fits in there. It's not quite the right size. It'd be nice like in future designs if you were to maybe make the sides, if you actually make the actual magnet, or if you can buy these, but kind of elongated so that it actually press fits into the lid perfectly, so it's the whole length of the lid. I think that'd be a cool upgrade or modification to this design. But that's basically all it is, just a magnet in the lid, right? And obviously this goes around your neck, right? You can see how strong this magnet is. If I hold it above here, all right, you can see it wanting to lean towards its counterpart here. All right, it's extremely, extremely strong. So once that just touches the top here, you can see it supports the weight of the Zippo. Now I can swing this thing around a little bit. If I give it a good enough shake, I'm sure it'll pop off. In fact, it opens up even before it pops off. But you can see it is a very, very strong connection here. Okay. So that's basically it. It's really simple, all right? So to install it, all you're doing is you're popping it in there, you're kind of centering it with your finger and you're pushing it down. Now, the negative to this, obviously, is that you are kind of wedging it down in there. And when I first put it down, If it doesn't fit all the way, or if it doesn't get pushed all the way down, then it rubs on the top of your chimney. All right, so when you first install this thing, you have to push your lid down very hard to make sure it's pressed completely up against the thing. Otherwise, it's not going to close all the way. All right, and then of course you're just going to leak fluid and stuff. But the benefit, obviously, is now you can carry any Zippo you want. It pops in, well, let me stop there for a second because it did not work in this throwback lighter. As you can see from the outside hinge here, this is, of course, a 1935 replica Zippo, and it has a shorter lid. So this is the first, this actually had been my EDC Zippo lately, and when I tried to pop it in here, it didn't close because it's literally not enough lid. Okay, so it's not going to fit every Zippo, but the standard size Zippo, which is like 99% of them, it'll probably fit fine. All right, but yeah, extremely strong. What's really cool about this too is that obviously it's hanging from your neck here, and under normal use, I didn't, carry this. In fact, I will carry this and EDC it a little bit just to see, if the thing falls off, if it gets bumped hard enough or whatever, but it seems pretty darn strong here. But what's nice that I noticed is that every single time I go to pull it off, it opens the lid. Okay, so it's almost like an accidental opening mechanism for your Zippo. So if you're a smoker and you're often using your Zippo, right, it's hanging from your neck here, and of course it's going to spin and twist a little, might spin backwards, might open up like this, which is not a big deal, you could still light it. But the whole idea here is that when you go to grab the thing, it opens up for you, and then you can light your Zippo and do whatever you have to do. So that is a pretty cool design. I don't know if that was purposeful or if that just happened to be how it worked out, but I like it. I like it a lot. Pretty cool idea. This one has no fluid in it because I wasn't using this one. Like I said, I was using this one, but you can see it obviously is magnetic, but without the insert, it doesn't hold on very strong. You need that insert in there for it to actually be functional as a necklace, okay? If you like, again, you saw before, if I give it a really good shake, it'll probably pop off. Yeah, see? But generally speaking, you're probably not going to be moving around that vigorously. But yeah, pretty interesting. SANDIGO. I like it. I really like the idea. Like I said, I'd love to see a different version of the insert that actually fits. It's specifically made or cut or sized, or you just find, rectangular ones or whatever that's going to fit this lid perfectly. So obviously you can swap Zippos if you want to take this out. I just use a pen because it's not magnetic, it's easier. All right, so I popped the magnet out. Unfortunately, you can see the coating starting to come off here just because I'm trying to pry with it. And this is literally what sticks to the other side here. Okay, it's extremely strong. Now, when you go to put this in there, obviously there's a positive and a negative side. So if you put it in backwards, it's actually going to want to stay away from the lid as opposed to, magnetized towards it. So you do have to put it in the right way. But you can see the thickness here. If Sandy's watching this video, I'd recommend getting or finding a supplier for a magnet, again, that's long. If it was a tiny bit thinner than this and there's more surface space, it would probably be as strong as this, but it'll fit in that lid better and it won't come in contact with the top of the chimney here, so you don't have any issues with opening and closing it or anything. Well, you don't have any issues opening it, but as far as closing, you don't have to worry about pressing it down tight. So I love the idea. I think it's really cool. I think the logo's cool. But I do think that it needs a little modification as is. Now I looked on the website, of course he just sent this to me to check it out. He sells them for, I think, $16.99. It's reasonable. I know a lot of people out there thinking, well, I just make this myself. You know what I mean? Get a magnet like this. Yeah, you could, obviously, but this is a finished product. And I would imagine in the future, like I said, if he modifies this, it'll be specific for your Zippos. But I do absolutely love the idea. Again, let's make sure. Yep. So this is how it works. Just pushing it down. Using the pen here because it's non-magnetic. And then again, I'm kind of press fitting it down in the lid because it doesn't want to go down naturally. It's just big enough where it kind of pressure fits in there. And you can see how when I first do that, I have to squeeze down to make sure this is seated all the way up against the top of that lid. All right, so it doesn't come in contact with the chimney. And again, just take your necklace, and there you go. And obviously you want to center it. But yeah, I mean, pretty damn cool. I like it. So, there's my review. I think that it is a fantastic idea. It's very innovative, but I do think that you need a little modification just in your insert for the lid. If you do decide to do that, please, by all means, share it with me. I'd love to see the new design. I'd love to check it out. But I like it. I really do like it. So I'll put the link down in the description, guys, if you want to, check it out now, if you want to get one of these things right away. But that's pretty much my only critique. I think it's a really cool idea. There's a lot of smokers out there, and even people who don't smoke who just are into Zippo tricks. If that's your thing, like if you do it often, this would be a really cool addition, because your Zippo will always be right there at the chest, easy to grab, and just, I don't know, it's awesome. I like it. So thank you very much, Sandy. Appreciate you thinking of me. I appreciate your support over the years, watching the videos and stuff. And I think it's awesome that you have some entrepreneurish in you to go ahead and actually make this a thing. And as I could see, it's very much a thing. So congratulations to you. I think that's really cool. So that's it. Post your comments below, your thoughts, your ideas, and I'm sure Sandy can use those in the future. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.